Nice to see you guys. Hello, Dana, John, and Simon. Nice to see you three. But yeah, since there's an equipment sale, I'm gonna be just starting with premiums for the first hour tonight, since yeah, basically a lot of tanks to be able to equip here. Yeah, I spent about 2 million already today because I played a little bit. I played a little bit earlier for a bit, but yeah. If anybody has any specific premiums they'd like to see me play, I'll gladly get to them for you. Typically, I get like like 6 to 8 matches in, premiums here the first hour, um, and then after that, if there's any other normal tanks, I'll gladly get to them like usual. Hello, Galaxy. Nice to see you. That sounds like something I do sometimes too, John. Hello, B-Mavs and Joel. Which, for those of you who have not seen the news yet, they kind of leaked, basically released some new super test stuff about light tanks. It looks like the M7 medium, it's going to be reclassified as a light tank. At this point, who knows if it goes through or whatnot. Nothing's set in stone. The AMX ELC is looking like it's going to lose its 90mm gun. In return, it's going to get a fully rotating turret. So it's actually pretty, it's an interesting, change to that tank. It's definitely going to change it pretty drastically, the way it's going to play. I wanted to get over here, but just not quick enough to be able to do that. So I'm unfortunately going to have to kind of slink back here, and this typically doesn't work out too well for your team. Dude, what are you doing? You are literally driving right across in front of like 3+ enemies, and you just do not give a shit, do you? Hello, Abdul. Nice to see you. I was about to say I had a shot, but unfortunately the guys on my right, allow them to kind of poke out a little bit less than I need them to. We'll try just to track them a little bit. If we can keep them... Shit, this guy is gonna make my life a little bit harder here. Just as of right now, already has a chance to hit me, but us defending here is definitely not exactly what I want to do. They're about to swarm Graham here, potentially. I guess I should kind of pay attention to the tanks in front of me, though. I don't think I can overmatch the Oni's roof. Oh god, it's just... Our team definitely did not set up very well to begin with. We did have a slightly slower team, and unfortunately, you can't change your team makeup based off of what matchmaking gives you. Trying to take a couple shots here for people, but I'm also trying not to die. Decisions. Because I'm sure the people behind me are taking a lot of freaking damage. At this point, though, typically when you get penned in like this, it doesn't look good for your team. It's very hard to defend. But we're starting to come back a little bit here. And believe it or not, say this Oni's giving me a shot, whether he knows that or not. The IS-3 and Graham are working pretty well here. Shit, this Oni, I can potentially take him out. It's just, it's about to say, he's not angled perfectly, but it was fairly close to where I could not pin him pretty well there. Trying here, making a comeback, kind of, sort of, maybe. I'm a coward. Graham's a coward. I don't know. I don't know. It looked like we were. Looks like we were doing a pretty good job. That guy's a little angry. This might hurt a little bit. There's a scorpion somewhere over yonder. I went this way because if I had crested over here, he would definitely have a damn good shot on me going over that hill. That's unfortunate. Ah, God. Very nice. At least they got him out. I'm just going to wait a couple seconds here. That way artillery doesn't have a complete lock. And, yep, there we go. They still shot over this way, but... Okay. So that worked out. But yeah, if anybody... Yeah, which welcome to the clan, Joel. You know, if anyone wants to see any specific premiums, like I said, you know, feel free to request them, or even request other tanks. I'll get to them after I get through this first hour of premium tanks. Oh my God, that's not good. That guy's still angry. He reported both Graham and I for not doing what he wanted. Not like he said anything in the chat as far as what I saw, but I won't say that he did anything bad. It's just, honestly, what did he expect us to do? Know exactly where or how or what him and the enemy were going to do? It's pretty much impossible, dude. But whatever. Let me just add to my blacklist here. I just hate people who are negative like that. Like, of course I got spotted. There's probably one SPG back in one of these. Whew. Back in one of those bushes, but I'm still gonna trudge on ahead. So we have a lot of tanks out here. Better just to, you know, stay with it. You know, the only way that they'd beat us is if we, for whatever reason, kind of held off and let them get back into it. Knowing most SPG players, this guy's probably going to wait for one of us to crest and then probably drown himself if he has not already. He probably already ran down there, honestly. I'm probably... I think I'm just going to give up and I'm going to go on cap. I'll let them find him. Hello, Braden. And Echo Baby, nice to see you guys. I bet you that IS-3 did not do 35 or 3,700 damage here. The KV-122 Echo Baby, unfortunately, I do not have that tank. I do have... I think you requested before, like, the T150 and stuff. I do have that equipped. But... pretty nice match to begin the stream here. Got a Mastery Badge First Class, High Caliber, Confederate, and we have Brothers in Arms. You know, between Graham and I'm pretty sure this IS-3, he might still be mad, but he's probably like, oh, those guys are like, I don't know, just keeping all the damage for themselves or what have you. But a very nice match, Graham. That was a very good match there.